A lot of features have been added to Minecraft in its 13 years of existence. But what about those features which were lost along the way? Like a bush which could crash your game, or even a secret mob still in the game today. Well, today I'm going to tell you about some of Minecraft's forgotten features. We all use a stronghold to get to the end, but how would you find the stronghold when the Eyes of Ender hadn't been added yet? Well, in beta 1.9, Mojang added naturally spawning glass pillars to direct you to the stronghold. This was mainly added for testing, as just 1 week later the Eyes of Ender were added and directed you to the stronghold. So the glass pillars were removed and were never seen again. The next feature is one that a lot of you may have fond memories of, as it was only in early versions of Pocket Edition. As before alpha version 0.12.1, you couldn't go to the Nether in Pocket Edition due to hardware limitations. So in alpha 0.5.0, Mojang added the feature which would allow you to create a structure like this, with a block called the Nether reactor core in the middle. When the player hits the core, it will generate a netherrack spiral, and the structure around the core will become glowing obsidian when the core is active. As soon as the spiral generates, items and pigmen will start to spawn in the spiral, allowing players to obtain items only found in the Nether, like glowstone and quartz, and to allow zombie pigmen to spawn. However, that was the only reason to do it, as there was no end dimension in the game yet. And like I said earlier, the Nether was added in alpha 0.12.1, and the Nether reactor core lost its ability to generate the spiral. However, the core is still in the game today, only obtainable through inventory editing. Before we get on to the next remove feature, why don't you hit that very tempting red subscribe button, as I will be making more videos like this and you don't want to miss out. We all know what a dead bush is, but did you know it has a long lost brother called the shrub? First added in beta 1.6 test build, all it was just a grass texture, but was later changed to look like the dead bush but 1 pixel shorter, and when placed down it would change its color to match the biome, which could even cause the game to crash. However, in a 1.8 snapshot the shrub lost its texture, and later in a 1.13 snapshot the shrub was removed from the game. We all know illagers, the villager's enemy, but before the pillagers were added in 1.14. In update 1.12 a new illager was added called the illusioner, but it didn't spawn naturally and could only be summoned through commands. The illusioner used a bow and could blind players, but even cooler, it could go invisible and create 4 ghost-like duplicates of itself. Unfortunately, the illusioner still hasn't been fully implemented into the game and has no future plans. Now lastly, we have the fireflies, one of the little features which were announced for the 1.19 update. They were going to be added for frogs to eat, but as it turns out, fireflies are poisonous to most frogs, so Mojang decided to scrap them, even though the community love them and still want them to be added. Please Mojang, give us fireflies. So there you have it, some of Minecraft's forgotten features. If you want to learn more about removed features or even up and coming features, feel free to check out my channel, as I have made lots of videos on them. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, please like and subscribe, and also comment down below which feature you want added back, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!